We are going to go to New York City. Manhattan is the borough, but we're really going to Harlem. And we're going to the main drag in Harlem. That is the main street for you cats that aren't so hip, the main drag. Yeah, Lenox Avenue, baby. That's where everything happened. If it wasn't on Lenox, it was close to it. That's what I said. Cotton Club, Apollo, all of that was all right there. But the most outstanding ballroom in the world was the Savoy Ballroom. This monstrosity covered a full city block from 140th to 141st Street, right on Lenox Avenue. The ballroom was upstairs on the second floor, but they had this large, spacious lobby. In this lobby, you had all sorts of luxuries, including a really, really fine crystal chandelier and a marble staircase leading you up to a big ballroom painted pink all the way wall to wall that could house 4,000 people. That's right, 4,000 people in this ballroom. And most nights it was packed. You see, they even had 2 bandstands so that the music kept going all the time. When one band stopped, the other band hit it, because they had both bands on stage at the same time. There was no delay, baby. As soon as this guy cuts off, this guy hits it. You can keep on dancing to Lindy Hopper, whatever you got going, because this was a place for music and dance. And dancing they did. The Lindy Hoppers were like all over the place. In one corner off 141st Street side, the 140th Street side was for the amateurs, the people who wanted to be cool, or the couples or whatever. They would hang out there. Now, this club was patterned after the Roseland Ballroom. As a matter of fact, one of the owners owned the Roseland. The manager was African American, although both of the other owners were white. This manager also was a part owner. They had a strict policy for dress. Every man who came into this ballroom must have on a jacket and a tie. No exceptions. That's right. If you don't have on your mask, you can't come in. I'm sorry. If you don't have on your jacket and your tie, you cannot come in. And everybody showed up that was anybody. Although the audience was often 85% black, 15% white, that still made it, in these days, in the 20s and 30s, revolutionary, because it was a casually integrated audience of 4,000. Even Clark Gable had to stop by. And when he showed up, the only question people wanted to know is, can this sucker dance or not? This place was all about a good time. Now, the hottest band playing at the Savoy at that time was Chick Webb's band. And Chick Webb had this hot, young, teenage singer who was bringing the house down every night. I bet you don't know her name. That's right, just got through talking about her. Her name was Ella Fitzgerald. That's right. Because you had 2 stages, you often had cutting sessions among the band. One band would play from one stage and the other band would play back at them from the other stage, and the audience would decide who was the hottest band. I understand that the Benny Goodman band came in one night and challenged Chick Webb's band. Well, they say Chick Webb skinned those cats and sent them back where they belong. And some people say different. But I also hear about a night when Count Basie's band showed up. And Basie was kicking. And Chick Webb was kicking. And Basie was kicking. And Chick Webb was kicking. And most people say it probably was a draw, but, you know, Chick Webb said he won. And of course, Basie said, can't nobody swing hard in the count, baby. So he said he won. Therefore, we're going to call that a draw too. All right? Just remember something about this club. Pink walls, mirrors everywhere, chandeliers, 4,000 well-dressed men, beautiful women. Everybody comes having a good time. And this club stood between the 140th and 141st from 1926 to 1958, 32 years. It was the heartbeat of Harlem. Even Langston Hughes wrote multiple poems about Lenox Avenue and the Savoy because it was just happening. As a matter of fact, one of the hottest tunes the Chick Wells Band ever recorded was called Stomping at the Savoy. All about those dancers in that corner tearing it up at the Savoy as his band is tearing it up on stage. Oh my God, I wish I could have seen this club. I wish I could have been a part of that. One thing I know for sure, I wasn't there, but my father had to be there because I know he was in New York in the early 50s. And knowing him, he would not have missed it for the world. Are you kidding me? Well-dressed men, beautiful women, music is jamming, oh yeah. He was there as well as anybody that was anybody in New York City at that time. They had to go to the Savoy Ballroom, the most exquisite ballroom, elaborate ballroom, glamorous ballroom on the planet. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it too.